Now, Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
We're finally starting to get some breaks in those clouds in Medford. It's a little tough to see, but if you look towards the top of your screen, some blue in Medford this morning. But take a look at that visibility. It is sitting at 3 miles, and the rest of our morning, we're also going to see those wind gusts pick up into the afternoon. Current temperature sitting at 49. Temperatures today will be warming up a bit, still a little bit above average in Medford. I'm thinking it might be a little bit lower than 65, just thanks to those areas of fog. But in general, it is going to be a bit windy as we're switching over later into this evening for areas into southern Oregon, but those wind gusts are already quite strong as you're into the Shasta Valley. We have high wind warning in place currently, and then we have wind advisories in place starting a little bit later today into the Rogue Valley. You can see those gusts up to 50 miles per hour, and then east side starting later overnight tonight and continuing through tomorrow. Notice that along the coast we don't have any of those wind headlines, but those wind gusts still are going to be rather strong. So we also want to be cautious along the coast. It's going to be windy across the whole region. But taking a look out at the bigger picture, the system moving in also is going to be bringing some rain along with it. Right now though, things are on the quieter side. We are picking up some returns, but it's likely not hitting the ground. And overnight tonight we are going to see rain work its way in along the coast and into Siskiyou County, and then we'll get showers areas inland, but those inland showers looking like they're going to be more so on the drier side. Tracking out on Stormcast later this evening, we have the possibility for some light showers, very light if we do see any, and then we'll start to see rain push its way in along the coast and into Siskiyou County. Notice how Mount Shasta has that yellow in the mix there. It's going to be getting most of that precipitation. And then we'll switch over into our Thursday, getting a bit more rain showers throughout your day, and we'll see that continue a bit overnight into your Thursday. Friday, showers will be more likely along the coast and along the Cascades, but should wrap up, and we're transitioning into a drier pattern for your Saturday. Now, in terms of how much rain we are getting, most of that is going to be falling into southern Siskiyou County, into the Mount Shasta area, and we could even see some into the higher elevations and the coastal mountains along the coast, and much less areas inland. And some areas won't even be seeing any rain at all, depending on where you are. So wind is definitely going to be the biggest story of this system. Snow levels remain high. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting much snow. Crater Lake could maybe see a dusting, but in general, no huge amounts of snowfall. That has changed from what we were seeing earlier this week. But Friday does look like it will be the coolest day, not quite as cool as what it was earlier this week. And then next week we are tracking out some rain as well. Here's a look at your 7-day for the coast. We'll see showers wrap up into your Friday, a bit drier into your Saturday. We'll see that in Northern California as well. Those morning temperatures are going to start to get chillier next week. Take a look into the Klamath Basin. We do have some 20s for your lows. Over into the mountains, we'll not be really dealing with snow as we're working through the rest of this week, but we'll keep a close eye onto your Sunday. And finally back over into the Rogue Valley. We'll see showers likely through your Thursday, chance into your Friday, but starting off the weekend on the drier side before more rain returns Sunday.